Vikings going to be back in the postseason next year, guys.
Oh, really?
Let's talk about that team right there in the 15th spot.
A storyline here for Pittsburgh, and that has been the frustration of Antonio Brown.
He was not. No, I'm looking forward to visiting with him today and discussing that and some other things.
Obviously, I don't want to be traded. I'm still grateful to put on my uniform. But as a competitor, man, I take this serious.
Oh, it's intercepted in the end zone.
You know, he did undercut AB. That's why I talked to AB. AB, you have to come flat. You can't drift in the end zone.
I got big shoulders. I can take it.
Report of a disagreement in practice. AB threw a football.
I don't know anything about that. If there was a blow-up or something, I sure as heck didn't see it.
He wasn't there Thursday. He wasn't there Friday.
Antonio Brown will be inactive today.
I'm not going to speculate on trades and things of that nature.
When did the Steelers just say, this is too much drama?
That really is a question, right? He's one of the top 2-3 receivers in the National Football League. But I know this for a fact, MJD. He arrived at the game 60 minutes before game time, a must-win game for the Pittsburgh Steelers, the most important game of the season, after not showing up for practice all week in a fur coat, and he expects to play.
That was 6 weeks ago.
Let's still angry about it.
Let's move on. Let's get better. I think.
Should they move on?
No, they shouldn't. Because I don't think the Pittsburgh Steelers will be able to win without AB. You already saw what it was like without Le'Veon Bell. Now you're going to lose Antonio Brown. I get it. People get in rifts and things happen. There's a lot of Hall of Famers that happen. But let's look back to the game where they didn't have AB and how they looked. You played the Cincinnati Bengals that everyone was beating on. And you struggled mightily against them. I just think that AB is a guy that needs to be there.
Yeah, if he showed up, it'd be nice for him to be there.
He showed up. He did. He showed up.
But it was after the inactives.
I'm talking about before that.
Oh, okay.
In New Orleans, he showed up.
All right.
It was one of the reasons why they were able to take that game where they took it to. This is my only concern. You have to sit everyone down that has an issue. Mike Tomlin, Big Ben, Antonio Brown, Mr. Rooney, and then hash it out.
Yes.
We saw the same issue happen last year with the Patriots, right? With Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, like they had a rift going on. There's always those things that go on. But you have to sit down as a team and handle it. If you let him go, Pittsburgh won't be the same Pittsburgh. So you need to keep him, and you need to figure it out.
I'm with that. I think in any company, in any business, if you have an employee dispute with management, sit everybody down. Get them in the same room and clear the air. I'm with that. But a little story time here. Our own Irv could say it better, but 1992.
Michael Irvin.
Yeah, the Cowboys are playing Detroit Lions. Michael Irvin's late for the flight. So he's parking his car, and Jimmy Johnson's like, no, we're closing the door. We're flying. And guys are like, no, but Irv's here.
They locked him out.
No, we're flying. They fly into Detroit. Irvin flies himself there. Game starts. Jimmy Johnson sits Michael Irvin. After one punt and a couple bad drives or whatever, he's like, okay, I think punishment's over now. Let's put Michael Irvin back in the game.
The moral of the story is you want to win.
Yes.
AB gives you the best chance of winning.
No question.
And I can say this. After a week at the Super Bowl, talking to numerous Steelers players, those are the Pro Bowl as well, to a man, they all wanted Antonio Brown
except for
as
you.
a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You're the only one that doesn't want him there.
I'm a little upset. I'm a little angry with how he treated his teammates because I thought that was very disrespectful.
His teammates are okay with it?
But I think you're right. His teammates are okay with it.